Alright. Ready, Josue? You want to take your book bag off? You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. So what I want you to do first, before we start talking about it, I want you to just read your paper loud and clear to me. Okay?
Dear Cherry Hill community, the community needs to support the Cherry Hill Urban Garden because we can get fresh vegetables. Also, so we can learn how to make our own community garden. And so we can get more plants. If we didn't have the community garden, we would have to drive 2 miles to get to a market. Also, students can learn to eat healthier and to grow better and healthier plants. Do it to help the community garden and help the community.
Okay. Alright. So, what do you think about it?
I think it's persuading because it's telling you to help the community garden and it's going to help the community also.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and underline the 3 points that you are trying to persuade the author about? So the 3 reasons that, someone should support Cherry Hill, okay? Okay, so those are your 3 main reasons. And can you say them out loud for me?
Fresh vegetables, learn how, and eat healthier.
Okay, learn how what?
Learn how to make your own community garden.
Okay, so you're saying we need to support the Cherry Hill community or urban garden so we can have our own fresh vegetables, learn how to make our own community garden, and to eat healthier. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, and I like those points. Those are great points and they're great ideas. I'm going to read this to you, and you're going to pretend as if you've never even read this before. You've never written it, nothing, okay? And as I read it, I want you to tell me if those points come across, if those 3 points are just right in your face and you as the listener really understand that this writer wants you to know that if you support Cherry Hill Community Garden, you'll have fresh vegetables, you'll learn how to make your own garden, and you'll eat healthier, okay? Mm-hmm. You ready? Dear Cherry Hill community, the community needs to support the Cherry Hill Urban Garden because we can get fresh vegetables. Also, so we can learn how to make our own community garden, and so we can get more plants. If we didn't have the community garden, we would have to drive 2 miles to get to a market. Also, students can learn to eat healthier and to grow better and healthier plants. Do it to help the community garden and help the community. What do you think?
I think that somebody would be persuaded by it.
Okay. How would they be persuaded by it?
It is going to help their community, and they don't have to drive 2 miles to the market to get vegetables.
Okay, good. I think so too. I think someone would be persuaded by this. What I want to focus on is so that they're even more persuaded, is so that they can a listener and a reader can read this or listen to this and really have it organized in their head. Like, if I support the community garden, this will happen. If I support the community garden, then this will happen. If I support the community garden, then this will happen. So we have to set it up kind of like how we set it up in our planning chart. So we want to give a reason, why, reason, why, reason, why, right? So how do you think we can set this up? So far, read what you have in the beginning.
Dear Cherry Hill community, the community needs to support the Cherry Hill Urban Garden because we can get fresh vegetables.
Okay. Is that right here, that's one sentence, right? Is that your thesis?
Um, yeah.
Read your thesis to me. Read this part to me.
The community needs to support the Cherry Hill Urban Garden.
The community needs to support the Cherry Hill Urban Garden. So that's where your thesis is. And it's okay, but that's what you're trying to argue, right? You're trying to say, hey everybody, listen up. Cherry Hill community, you need to support this garden. And I'm going to tell you why. Then you're going to go into your reasons. Okay? So you don't want to put your first reason in your thesis sentence, because then I'm gonna think, and the reader's gonna think, that the whole entire paper is gonna be about getting fresh vegetables. But is it? No, that's just one of the reasons to support why Cherry Hill community needs to support the Cherry Hill Garden, right?
Yeah.
So how can we phrase it differently? We already have our thesis right here, and that's excellent. So Cherry Hill the community needs to support the Cherry Hill Urban Garden. Then what should we say?
I should say, I could say we could get fresh vegetables.
Okay, so what is that you're saying?